Welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and I'm not really sure what the hell I'm doing in this video. I mainly just wanted to talk about NEKOS. That's pretty much it. I got a little music box. It plays a small wooden music box, Legend of Zelda. It's blue. It plays Song of Storms. Here, you guys can hear it. Okay. I'm not sure how well you guys could hear that on the recording. And it's not like one of those auto wind things where you wind up and let it go on its own. You have to hand crank it the whole time. So I'm not sure if I was turning it at the correct speed. I think I was. Maybe it was too slow, maybe it's too fast. I don't know. But it's a nice little, I like it. Just, you can't just wind it up and let it go and just sit and listen to it. You gotta actively be turning the handle for it the whole time. But yeah. Granted, I like anime in general, and I like other characters. I'm pretty sure Senko's a fox girl, so I like just normal anime girls as well. But I don't know, they got a special spot in my heart for NEKOS. I think, in general, everyone may have different reasons why they like NEKOS, but I think for me, what a cat girl represents is a certain amount of playfulness and affection that just doesn't seem to exist in the real world. Heck, even most people that do seem to actually care about each other, even other people I see in their relationships, they really don't seem to care. And it just feels, flat. It just feels devoid of anything of value. Granted, I understand I'm not seeing the whole picture there, but it feels empty. And, I kind of feel like in interpersonal relationships, when people get to know each other more, there should be more of a bond, more just, a happiness, just to see one another. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into human interactions. Main I'm just saying is probably the main thing for me when it comes to NEKOS is, aside from the general aesthetic being pleasing, is that for me I think it represents a certain amount of playfulness and affection that I don't even think is very hard to come by in the real world, to the point that I'm not even sure it actually exists. But yeah, and then of course I do like the NEKO ASMR. I do like ASMR in general. One, it helps for individuals such as myself who either sometimes deal with insomnia or lots of anxiety. It certainly helps. I think another thing is this, that not only does it help with anxiety, but a lot of and I'm not talking about the lewd stuff, I'm talking about just, the calming stuff. The stuff that gets your mind off of the things that worry you. Plus, a lot of things contain positive affirmations, which certainly helps for individuals such as myself who tend to have a lot of negative self-talk floating around in their heads. Beyond that, I think a lot of people who listen to ASMR, in particular, I think a lot of people who would listen to NEKO ASMR, are not only longing for that playfulness and affection I mentioned earlier, But I think there are a lot of people that just don't feel that they are appreciated, that anyone actually really cares. And a lot of NEKOS out there, I might have to put a list down in the description. Let's say Darling Straub and Skybeam come to mind. Though I know other ASMR people, there's like Salem Audio and Baby Pink ASMR, and there's lots of people who do lots of ASMR. There's Terrar D'Angelo. There's Massage ASMR. Here's the thing. Normally my cologne is Zaro, the Wanted collection. But recently I've been considering I needed to add a little bit more depth to that. And so recently I picked up a Mont Blanc Red. It's mainly a mixture of vanilla and woody scents, which actually makes me think of an ASMR by it's a man who, his channel is called Made in France, and I swear that even though it's an ASMR, the cinematography in it is better than the shit you see in the movies. And I'm pretty sure one of his comments even said that. It's just that it's like so fucking professionally made, it's astounding. The one I'm thinking about in particular is Tingle Perfumer, where he's, perfume salesman, and he's selling one that, is based off of vanilla and woody scents. Of course, he has a French accent because, it's made in France. But honestly, although his accent's very noticeable, it's amazing that he's able to speak multiple languages. I've always had a fascination with different languages, but I've never had the aptitude to properly learn them. Then again, I have the tendency to try to look at like every language at the same time and try to jump around. That's not an effective way to learn anything. There's also Zetsu ASMR. There's Lena and Varyunya. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced both those. I'll put them all in the description. But they're all very interesting and very good ASMR individuals. And like I said, just for me, I think the main appeal of NEKOS is just, it's a playfulness and affection that's, I'm not even sure actually exists in the world. I don't think it's possible to find it in the real world. But hey, if I had the Dragon Balls, rest assured, I would make NEKOS real, guys. I would make NEKOS real. There'd be cat girls and cat boys everywhere. But sadly, I only have the 2 balls. So I can't make a wish with that. Yes, I'm trying to be funny. It's a comedy channel. It was supposed to make you laugh. I'm sorry that my sense of humor was a little bit crass there. Trying not to be lewd, but I think it's ingrained in my mind. And also the picture of the Neko here is very sexy. But, well, except for the little spiky collar thing, it's kind of hard to cuddle with something pokey. But, it's a cool little t-shirt I had seen. So, figured I'd find a picture on Google Images. But yeah, I've never been to an anime convention. One day I would like to go to one. I like to smell good, though. I don't understand, I've heard people go to these things and they smell bad, and I don't know why somebody would go anywhere sociable and, choose to smell bad. On average, I take like 15 showers a week, and I like to smell good. And like I said, my normal scent is Zaro. It's Azzaro. It's a glass cylinder. It looks like a gun revolver. It's the Zaro Wanted collection. But I also have the Mont Blanc Red now, which is like a vanilla and woody scent. So I figured I could still be mainly the Zaro, but a little bit of the Mont Blanc Red to give it a little bit more, I don't know, maybe closer to being complete. Has a nicer scent. Although different scents are good for different things, whether it be juniper or lavender. I like things that smell nice, but not overly much. Things can't, you don't want to choke on it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just wanted to talk about NEKOS. I'll probably make this into a playlist. Maybe I'll share a picture of the Neko or something at something. I don't know. I mainly just want to have an open discussion with everyone. Like, in general, about what video games or anime or NEKOS you like or anything like that. Or like I said, it doesn't have to be NEKO. Like, there's a VTuber called Shy Lily. She's an orca girl. I'm not sure if there's a word for that, but I will say that she's very cute, and usually a lot of the clips I've seen of her are hilarious. Gura is a shark. Mume is an owl. Nuxtaku is... I don't know what Nuxtaku is. He's hilarious. Nuxtaku is hilarious. I enjoy the Anime Flex videos. Yeah. Like I said, I'll post the stuff in the description. I know, it's not a very organized video. Like I said, for me, NEKOS, aside from the pleasing aesthetic, and while a lot of the cat girls are very sexy, I like cat girls and cat boys. Like I said, I'm basically Team 4 Stars Alucard, from Hellsing Abridged. There was no one alive who can comprehend my sexuality. But then again, honestly, if I were to try to comprehend it or try to state it outward, it would be, I'd technically be bisexual with a preference for women, but I don't really like muscular men or anything. But while I do like femboys, I'd say the picture, say in Salem Audio, that's not a femboy at all. But that's still, and I'd say maybe the main thing that's a draw there is it's just safe and comforting and kind. I mean, I think what most people would want in a relationship is somebody that you feel safe with, cared about, somebody that you feel you could trust, somebody that feels like, being in their company is a place where you can be yourself, a place where you feel accepted, a place where you feel appreciated, that your life is valued, a place where you feel at peace, where you can feel calm, where you don't have to feel scared of the other person, where you don't have to be concerned that they're going to hurt you or suddenly do something terrible. You don't have to feel scared. You don't have to feel worried. You don't have to feel disposable. You feel, and I think both in just not only the artwork that is shown on the channel of Salem Audio, but even his voice and his mannerisms in how he speaks to you. It makes you feel like you're actually irreplaceable. It makes you feel like you're valued. It feels like you actually are a cherished partner who you matter. And they actually care about your thoughts and feelings. They actually respect you as a human being. They actually care about you for you and legitimately actually care about, how your life is going. Granted, I'm pretty sure the channel Salem Audio has no idea I even exist. And, the way he talks is in general to everyone listening to the videos. I'm just trying to state the effect that the artwork for his pictures, the sound of his voice, and just the overall script that he goes by, it instills a very comforted, soothing feeling, which I think is probably what a lot of people that do watch his videos go there for. It's like I said, it's literally just a feeling of that you feel appreciated. You feel that there's somebody that actually cares about you and respects you. Somebody that wants what's best for you and sees you as precious, sees you as the most amazing thing ever, and it's to hear a friendly voice that actually legitimately sounds full of warmth and kindness, to that it sounds like a voice of somebody that actually legitimately sounds like they feel lucky and blessed to have you, the listener, there with them. That, your companionship actually is tantamount to all the riches in all the world, and even then that's a pittance in comparison to having you with them. Now granted, yes, I understand it's just a script and all that, but that is the feeling that it instills, though it is probably the feeling that is intended by the audio voice actor. But I'm just trying to state, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the Neko girls and Neko boys, as well as all of the ASMR artists, even if, there are other anime tropes or just legitimately just real people in front of a camera. Now, I appreciate it. It's nice. And it's just, granted, some people go in odd directions with it. Like Terrar, some of his stuff is a little bit creepy. Some of it's okay. But I understand. It's like my channel. I'm kind of inconsistent with what I do, too. Now, granted, all his stuff's still professional the way he does it. It's just some stuff Terrar does a little creepy. But again, that's usually what's requested of him by certain people. So, either way, he's still doing a good job of it. It's just not... It's basically he's like doing what my channel does in the regard that I jump around, and sometimes the tone of my content is a bit erratic, but then again, so is my personality. So his stuff is because he's being commissioned to do it away. Me, it's just because I'm weird. I'm just weird. But yeah, I don't know how else to say it, just... Like, take Salem Audios. It's just... You feel cared about. And in a world that seems that the greatest natural resource that the world has to offer is loneliness, that's a great thing to find in a video. Anyway, I'm going to go and end this now. Bye, everyone, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, and I did make a parody, half a year ago or something, called All the Nekos Are Meowing for Head Pats. It's a parody of Sweet Dreams. I actually made it originally in response when I saw a picture posted by the channel Darling Straub. She's a Neko cat girl, and it was a picture of her and a bunch of cat plushies. And I was like, oh, Sweet Dreams are made of these, and I just thought of the lyrics while I was working at, because I worked third shift. So I thought of the lyrics while I was working, and then immediately I got home, I just scribbled down as fast as I could, and just sang it immediately. Will I ever practice it and try it again? Probably not. But I would like other people to hear it, have other people sing it. People, and I don't care if they can sing well or not. I mean, heck, even if they can't sing well, they could still sing better than me. But yeah, if you guys could, check out that video. It's called All the Nekos Are Meowing for Headbats. It's in the Rammstein playlist. But, bye everyone. I'll play the music box a few more times. First at the speed I think it's supposed to be played at. Now play it as fast as possible. I'll avoid doing that too much because I don't want to break it, and I'm pretty sure this thing would break if I do that a lot. Now I'm going to play it as slowly as possible. The wind feels really nice outside. We're supposed to have a really big storm later tonight.